Feet together. It's mad, it's probably like 14 years since I saw a whiteboard. Now, so many of you loved my feet together drill. World #1 coach showed me this drill in the sense that you will hit it longer and be more accurate if you stand not like this, but more like this. This makes them 15, 20, even 35 yards longer because they improve. Oh, that was better than the first. How the club is delivered that was so good into the ball. Now, a lot of you then question me in the comments, and Alex, is this something you can do on the golf course? And I replied to you saying yes. So, today's video, we're gonna test this, I'm gonna say, on 3 different beautiful picturesque holes at the old course here in Villamora. And I picked these holes because I know some of these holes will remind you of a hole at a golf course you play a lot. For example, a little bit of a dog leg left, a narrow stroke index 1, a shorter par 4. Every golf course will have these elements. So that's exactly why I've chosen them. Now, the data we're gonna look at right here, because I wanna show proof in the pudding. We're gonna look at carry. Excuse my handwriting. We're gonna include total on this as well. That's a big thing. First element. Let's also throw in ball speed, you know. I'm interested to see what that's gonna be myself. And the key factor to lowering scores, are we in play? Are we in the fairway? What data are we gonna get over these 3 holes with this feet together drill? Boom, boom, boom. So, benefits of the feet together drill. Let me just list them here, dead easy. Stops you coming over the top, gives you great rhythm, redefines where the bottom of your arc is, and helps you hit up. Put it this way, it has the biggest bang for its buck. Can't get my words out. It has the biggest bang for its buck. I'm intrigued. What do you think is gonna happen right here? If I was gonna show you again what that drill does, wide stance, we all like to throw a load of speed and power through the body, throws a mass of the club out. Feet together, and remember, you wanna line this up as a sort of a rejog of your memory here, inside the left heel. Now you'll notice, I really flare this left foot as I do it, just to help me push off and get through. Because we've got this narrow stance, sort of like an inch apart, we wanna have this sort of push off and through. And it's funny, you know, I always get so many comments saying, Alex, why is your left foot so flared? To be honest with you, it's what my coach told me when I was around 10 years old, and now I tell you, I tell my dad who's age 64, I have to tell him all the time, because just like mobility-wise, especially with this narrow stance, hips are restricted, boom, hips are not restricted. Like, I'm putting no more effort into that. So if you just make some practice swings here, redefine your centre, look how, boof, that's it. Boof, that's it. It's so mad how much power I could put in that. That is A1. Now have a look at these numbers right here. It's just so good, that feeling. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it on every hole. You might just pick like a stroke index 1 that you sort of go to. Right, maybe got a little toe side. Spin was a little low because of that. 235 carry, right? We hit the fairway, so that's a tick. 145 ball speed, not ridiculously slow clubhead speed, a little bit down, but what's our total? 258 total. Now, the reason why I put fairway on this is we want the ball in play. There's literally no point bombing it into the trees. That's not gonna lower your score. I do keep feeling like I keep mentioning this, but I keep reminding you of these things because we don't think about it this way. Facts, figures, cold hard there. Right, let's add this to the whiteboard. It was a 235 carry, and it was 258 total. What was the ball speed here? We can add that there. The ball speed was 145.4. We're in play, we can advance it to the green. Tell you what, we're not grumbling at those stats. Like, just to give you an idea, that is probably not far off what I do normally. In fact, I reckon we can get it exactly normal. That was a little bit toe side. You know what's funny? Like, when I stand with my feet together like that, I really feel like I don't have to worry about my swing plane, don't have to worry about coming over the top. I feel like I can hit more from the inside, and I know I've got that a little bit toey, so it's a little bit more draw bias because of that, but I do tend to see a more draw ball flight. Now, if you are worrying about an aspect of your game and you need some practical advice out on the golf course, just pop it down below in the comments. Like, this channel is powered by you. Unfortunately, I can't be out in Portugal forever, so this will be filmed back at home, but pop them down below. I'll reply to you personally in the comments, and I'd love to help you. Ooh, On that point, you do have to make sure you're subscribed to this channel and your notification bell is turned on if you want me to pick out your question. Okay, now we just hit the fairway because we are, here we go, 2 yards in. My 2 yards, probably not, that's probably 1.5 yards. No, the way around. 2 yards for me, yeah, 1.5 yards for somebody else. That was a beautiful, beautiful drive. Okay, let's get on to the next hole, the 8th. I have no idea what is in store. I've just looked at these holes on the map and thought these are best for you, because like I said, I think they'll remind you of holes at your course. And I've also got another little addition that will help you on difficult tee shots that I know you'll like. Now, I know sometimes I say, like, if you're not comfortable with driver, don't hit it. But Em's just made a good point. Like, maybe this is that in between. Okay, I'm not comfortable with driver. How can I get it in play? How can I keep it in play and still achieve some great distance? And I find a lot of people, they add serious yards with it. This has got to be a par 5, this one. No, it's a par 4. This is the stroke index 1. Look how long that is. Now, this is probably where you'd get tempted to go wide feet and give it a belt. It's just not needed. Right, so that little piece of advice that I said was all associated around that start of that downswing. So when we're stood here, that's our stance, have a look at that. Flare that lead foot. Now with that lead foot, if you don't like it, I'm not forcing you to do it, but you go there, I think that really limits power. There, boof, we can get more into it. So that little nugget of advice that I was really excited to show to you was drop, left shoulder staying at that ball for as long as possible, arms drop, and then we're through. Let me just show you that again from down the line. We're back, arms drop, we're through. Make those 2 practice swings part of your pre-shot routine. Okay, here we go. Let's get you some more data. Flare the foot, inch apart. Here we go. Oh, that was better than the first. That was right out the middle. That was so good. You know what? I'm not really bothered about the club head speed. I'm bothered about some decent ball speed. I'm bothered about keeping the ball in play. And most of us like have a shot, don't we? So data there. Oh, I actually got some more club speed. 101.7, just a bit more sort of, I guess, confidence, would it be the word? 147 ball speed, 241 total, and carry 209. It's a little bit flatter that. It is into the wind, but it's certainly stress-free. Now, it's funny, you know, we invest so much in lessons, we invest so much in playing lovely golf courses, but we tend to make it stressful. Why not make it stress-free? So let me show you where I think that one's finished. This is the 8th, and it's the stroke 1. It's a long hole. I reckon we've just finished in this little space here. We've definitely got a shot on here. Only person who doesn't is a scratch golfer. So this is exactly where the golf ball's gone. The green is up there. But I come back to that point, right? Stress-free, stress-free. Now, if this is something that you've actually started to bring into your game, I'm trying to find where the ball is, we got it. I would love to know, like, what sort of distance have you been achieving? How many more fairways have you been hitting? All of the above. Right, whiteboard's written on. We've got one more hole. You need to see this. I want to play this whole hole. Sorry, but look how good that is. Look how good that is. It sort of reminds me, like, anybody agree with this? Like Augusta. I've never been. It's on my bucket list. I would love to go, but I can imagine this is quite, like, not hilly, but up and down. It's the trees. It's the trees. I'm a tree person. Like, look at that one there. Beautiful. Into the wind again. Makes it tough. Drop the arms. Drop the arms. Through. Okay, here we go. Narrow stance, flare the foot. Oh, that was so good. I've even taken on the bunker with that too. And we got it there. 252. 252 into the wind total. 153.5 ball speed. It's creeping up. Even more club head speed. 219 carry. Maybe a little toe side again. 252 total. I say no more. I should have a good opportunity to birdie this hole. Now you're probably thinking, Alex, you could hit this way further than that. Well, yeah, I could, but I'd be way less accurate. And what I find is for my students who swing over the top, who chop down the golf ball, who can't hit up, this makes them 15, 20, even 35 yards longer because they improve how the club is delivered into the ball. Right, whiteboard. Stats are here. 3 out of 3 greens. A 148.7 ball speed. 250 total. 250 total. And to be fair, right, I'm looking at where this ball's finished, but on the sort of near the fringe, this hole measures 260 from where we played, meters. Look where that's finished. Look where that's finished. I'm thinking I need pitching wedge there, a little runner up, and I need my putter. Can we get a birdie here? Oh, quite happy with this. Simmer. Oh, maybe you run on a few. That's gonna be a little sneaky one down the hill, I think. Flag out. Look at that. You know what I like? It feels like you're playing a tour course when they paint the inside of the cup. It's like one of my favourite things that I know. The small things do please me. It feels proper, doesn't it? It feels proper. This is gonna be slippery, I think. I saw the ball come past and it came back left to right. So this is gonna go back this way, right to left. Get in for the bird, get in for the bird. Just crept in that side door. That was going a long way past, to be fair. That was going a long way past. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, as I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe, because once you've done that, you can just ask anything about your game down below in the comments.